Alright. Well, let me get my chat here on the side. Oh, we already got 11 people. You see, I was actually trying to trick everybody. Because I was like, everybody's always saying, oh, a late bringer, you know. I'll set the stream for a certain time, like right before I'm about to do it. And I'll always be like 2 minutes late, and they're always like, oh, you are late. They go, listen, buddy, I set it for 5 minutes in advance just because that'd be the approximate time that I start. I don't have to start right on time. So I actually set it way more time than I needed to set up this time and just started it 10 minutes early. I finally was able to, I was thinking of a name for Prison Break, because, you know, I've had Prison Break names before, but I was like, Dwayne, that's a pretty good Prison Break name, so we're going to go with Dwayne here. We still only have Trigger Happy, Spyro, and Prison Break, because we have to get all of the achievements for leveling up every single character. Now, I can use the Portal emulator on Dolphin, which that's fine. Just think it's a little bit lame. I'm a big Skylander purist when it comes to using the figures. Actually, I'd rather use NFC cards. I don't think there's anything wrong with that either. I just think the emulated Dolphin Portal is kind of jank. Kinda jank. William, I did know that. You see, that's why we're Team Ice King when it comes to Fortnite. I was gonna pick The Rock originally because I was like, Fortnite story, lore, or whatever. But then I was like, what? That's cheating. So I went with the Ice King instead. So maybe that. Oh, that's right. We gotta go back and get the bomb. Maybe that might mean this Prison Break can't be killed. You know, you gotta think about it like that. Oh, I've never seen it sit up on the top there. That was kind of interesting. Yeah, what if I just named all my Skylanders Dwayne? It wouldn't even be a pun anymore. They're just all named the same thing. I'm not going to do that because that'd be lame, but theoretically, that'd mean none of them can lose. That's a great question. Does the UNM community know about this? I think they might not know this strat. Well, he better not die. Well, he can't. That's what we're saying. It's in his contract. He can't lose. But hopefully we can make some more progress today. Here, I'm going to go ahead and open the air gate. There we go. Switch back. You see, here's the thing. When it comes to like dying in Skylanders, being a complete dumbass, I had, you know, the thing is, I'm a full-grown man, and I've played this game so many times that I'm not saying I don't do stupid things. Like, here, I wanted that 2 coins was worth me getting hurt. That was a prime example. But another example is, you know, the Zook minefield. But I will watch, like, so Xbox, you can like put certain games on your home screen. Oh, Dwayne, it's okay. You can't die anyways. He got caught. And I will watch game clips of people that are playing Skylanders. Just like random people that clip their own footage. And I won't lie. Some of that footage that I have watched on the Xbox game clips might be some of the worst Skylanders gameplay I have ever seen. Like, I watch it and I go, like, does this person have thumbs? Now, is it a kid's game? Yeah. I just imagine the average kid, you know, doesn't know about Skylanders. So most of the people that have to be playing it are either teenagers or adults. And I can't fathom how they play the game that bad. I watched a guy, oh, I can't remember exactly what game was it. He killed, oh, I remember, it was Swap Force, and it was on the Motherly Mayhem section. I watched him kill like 9 Skylanders on the Motherly Mayhem, and I'm pretty sure he was on either easy or normal difficulty. Like, if it was Nightmare mode, yeah, sure, whatever. But it was the fact that it was either on easy or normal. I could tell by the damage. And I was like, how is this possible? Like, I think even if I had one hand, matter of fact, you know what? Let's see. I'm gonna make this a challenge for myself. I should play this level with one hand. What am I using with the other hand? I can't tell you. But all right, hang on. Can I play Skylanders with one hand? All right, I'm playing it with one hand right now. This is one-handing it, okay? Like, and people play this with 2 hands, all right? This is not that hard. The other hand, well, like I said, I can't tell you. But I'm just saying, it's really not that hard. This is still one-handing it.
That ammo dump is just past here.
Yes, no.
If you can find a handy-dandy mega bomb, this wall can go kablooey.
Yeah, it's true. Prison Break can't die. But the thing is, yeah, I have my hand just beside me, and this is not hard. This is easy, man. I just don't know how that one guy killed so many characters on like normal or easy difficulty. I was like, that's honestly impressive. I think I remember that. I don't know if I remember seeing the clip, but I think I remember discussing that with Crypt. Or maybe it was in a Discord. I can't remember. But I remember we were discussing like how far he could make it, and I was like, Crypt, like, come on. What's going on? I need to watch whatever clip that is. Alright, I won't lie. These guys are kind of scary when you're playing it with one hand. So the current setup, right, is quite scuffed since I'm playing this with one hand. There we go. I'm using my pinky to move the joystick, which I won't. The pinky is not the best finger for the joystick, but you know, when I'm having to put my whole palm over the controller, it does get a little more difficult. But it's still achievable. It's still achievable. Dude, look. You can see the coin. There was a coin right here, but now it's like, you can see its shadow. Like right in front of us. Oh, dude, is it moving? Oh, did it go inside of that thing? Interesting. I wonder. See. I want the coin. Where'd it go? Oh, dude, that coin just completely. It looked like it went underneath, but I don't see it now. Maybe is it coming out the other side? Don't know where that coin went. Huh. How odd. Is this the level with the tank boss fight? No, I think that's the next level. I remember that boss fight being pretty underwhelming. At least it is on XPEC. It's been a while since I played the Wii version of the game. So, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. What type of controller? I was going to use the one I normally use on my Xbox Series X. It's like a red Series X controller. But for some reason, I could not get it to connect. I have no idea why. Maybe just that one, it was a... Like, we had that one in box for a while. You know, you got to have a backup controller in case the stick drift kicks in. Oh, wait, I already went up here. I don't need to go there. And I tried connecting it, but it wouldn't connect to the computer. But I have an older...
If you can just find...
Oh, duh. We do have to go back up there. You have to get the Series I had to get my older Series X controller. I think there was some problem with it, but that problem doesn't happen on Skylanders. So it's either a stick drift issue on the stick that is not used in Skylanders, or it's like a trigger issue, which I don't use the triggers for Skylanders, so it doesn't matter. But I'm using that one currently. It's just like the Silver Series X controller, and it connects no problem. So, well, QC, I mean, let's be real. I don't have like a streaming schedule by any means. I kind of just, when I have the free time, like, I thought about doing other things. Like, I was like, I've been playing Battlefield Hardline since they're shutting that down. I had just gotten the disc because I wanted to try it out before they shut it down. Doing a little bit of achievement hunting, you know, before the servers close. Get some of them multiplayer achievements. They keep killing themselves. Stop doing that, guys. So I was like, I could play Battlefield Hardline, and I played like a match of it, and I got steamrolled, and I went, I don't want to do that anymore. Oh, there we go. I remember sometimes they shoot the bomb away. Is that X-Pac? It might be.
Now it's time to take the fight to them. There are 3 goo factories.
Oh, you were watching a Terrorizer video. I remember when I used to watch the good old Vanoss crew back in the day. You know, I still see clips of them. I still see clips of them show up, and they are still as funny as they ever were. Love those guys. Actually, what's his upgrade progress? Oh, okay. He still needs a little bit. Oh, wait, hang on. Fire Skylander. Okay, well, let's put him on real fast. What game would I like to see revived? Ooh, that's a great question. What game would I like to see revived? Like if this... Now, when you say revived, do you mean like the servers are turned back on? Or do you mean like a franchise? Like, obviously, I think we know franchise, which one we're going to pick. But if we're saying server-based, like if it was like an online game that has functionality either down or something like that, that is a good question. Let me think. It's like, I think most of the games that I would pick do have a version of themselves that are still online. Rumbleverse? Rumbleverse, that's kind of a funny pick. I remember, actually, that game's not that bad. That game was pretty funny. I won't lie. I did like Multiverses, but I didn't like Multiverses enough for it probably to be my pick. They did not run that game properly. I don't know. This is such a great question. I know this is weird to say, but I honestly would say the Halo servers for the Xbox 360. Now, sure, you can still play Halo, like on the Master Chief Collection, so all those games are still playable. But I personally would like to see the 360 servers for those just to stay up forever. Like, when you think Xbox, right? Oh, wait, Cheese Bros, hang on, you're right. If I actually had, as much as I love the Halo servers, since there's Master Chief Collection, it does exist, I choose Transformers. I choose just all the old school Transformers games, so that, you know, that means War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, yeah, and then like Dark of the Moon, and I guess I can get that guy. Will I not get him? No. Okay. Yeah, that's what I would choose. The Transformer games. Xbox One is hackable slightly. They figured out something with it. I'm not entirely sure. Here, let's see. Where does it teleport me again? Oh, okay. Well, that's not the teleporter I need then. But yeah, I think I'd choose the Transformers games. For sure. Because they are just bangers. Golden Sun or Dragonagilla. I have never, ever heard of those, I don't think. When did those get shut down? Okay, let's see. Oh, I don't think it's a teleporter. Range the blocks for the guy. There we go. Well, let's... Oh, okay. Yeah, we should be able to make it across that. Alright. Let's see. Can we make this? I'm still, by the way, I'm still playing it literally with one hand just to prove that it can be done. My pinky's not liking it. Using the joystick is your primary, like, or using the your pinky as the joystick is not a fun experience. Spike tats. All right, there we go. No, Theo, we're just getting started. Let's see. Just get me out of here. Whoa, I be tweaking. Or is that the... Yes, okay. I didn't have to switch. Great.
Skylanders of the tech element are stronger in this zone.
I still think it's weird that... I think most people probably pick the gun path for Trigger Happy, but definitely the pot is for sure his best path. Alright, I'm still getting beat up because I'm using one hand. I'm having to handicap myself to make it interesting. Do you miss it here? I mean, no. I mean, and to be fair, I don't think anybody could miss anything in these streams. Because they are just casual streams. Like, there's no, like, ultimate goal other than I'm trying to get all the achievements, which, you know, it's not like I have all the achievements visually on screen for you guys to know what we're aiming for or not. These are basically just chill streams, where we're just kind of playing through the game, getting that 100%. I am planning to watch the Mario movie. I heard it, but I will say this. I have heard only that it is hot ass. That is all I have heard so far about that. Like, I like the first one. Come on, buddy. You gotta come towards me. Gotta bait him. Come on. I have only heard negative things about the movie at the current moment. Here's the thing, Brun. I don't know. Like, listen, I have pretty low standards for movies, but I know the type of people that are in the Skylanders community, and most of the time they're like 15. Not a diss if you're 15, but I just have a feeling that I might think lower of it than most people. Now, there are certain movies that are, like, objectively not very good, but I love to death. Number one, the Minecraft movie. That movie's ass, but I love it. Like, I own I think the 4K Blu-ray of that. That movie is so funny. I saw it 3 times in theaters. But it is not objectively a good film. But I don't... who cares about objectivity in terms of, like, is it a piece of cinema, right? But if I enjoy my time with it, that's all that matters. Now, first, we gotta say this. I'm not, like, a super mega Nintendo fan. So I'm not gonna squeal with excitement when... You know, they go, oh, Fox McCloud. Dude, that's like the guy from the game. Like, he's from the other game, but, like, he's in this movie. That's so good. I love that. Like, that's not going to be me. Like, I'm not going to go, oh, shit. Pikmin. I love Pikmin. That's crazy. I love that. So, and from what I have heard, it is just all reference material. And if I don't really, like... love every single Nintendo property, I don't know if it's gonna be really for me. Okay, let's actually check. What's our objectives? Ah, we got all the collectibles. Okay, cool. Honestly, I don't remember the first Mario movie being too many references. I could be wrong. I remember I enjoyed it. I thought it was serviceable. But... I don't know. My friends even texted me. And my friend, I love him to death, but he has movie taste just like me, which usually is not very high. And even his mother did not like it, which is, if his mom does not like it, like his mom liked Thor: Love and Thunder. That movie's horrible. That movie's awful. But if she doesn't like a movie, that's how you know it's just over. Yeah, I've seen the FNAF movies. The second FNAF movie might be one of the worst movies I have ever seen in my life. But I enjoyed it very thoroughly because it was like it was very bad, but like enjoyably bad. Like at the end or whatever, like all the old animatronics like come together to beat the new ones, and it's like we are FNAF. Like that's the vibe it gives, and I love that. That's stupid. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm a big fan of movies that are so bad that they're good. Because like nobody wants a boring movie, right? Nobody wants a boring movie. Boring movies are the worst. Like you could have a really good movie. Oh, there we go. Unlock Prison Power for Prison Break. That's crazy that he's our first fully upgraded character. Cool. I guess he's not level 10 yet, but let's see what's Spyro at right now?
Venture calls.
You dislike the first Mario movie. Man, this is getting really controversial. I like that one. To be fair, I only saw it the one time, but I liked it.
Talk to General.
Why Dwayne? Well, because I was thinking I need another name for Prison Break, since I only have 3 compatible characters right now that I'm actually using for the playthrough, and I was like, Rocky. I was like Rocky Balboa, Rocky Prison Boa, and I was like, nah. And I was like, The Rock. I was like, we'll just name him Dwayne. You know, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So we could just name him just Dwayne. Alright, so we gotta go ahead and... Oh, I never did Troll Warehouse to its completion. What the hell? Well, actually, Boom, that's literally what the conversation was to start about. Because they were like, have you seen, the new Mario movie? And I was like, no, not yet. I want to see it. I've heard it's booty cheeks, but I'm willing to, suspend my disbelief. Like, because, like, I feel like you can't judge a movie until you've seen it. Like, a lot of people will say, oh, that movie's horrible. And then I'll watch it and I go, what? I love that movie. I am also, I will watch The Backrooms. I'm actually pretty excited for that. Now, I know a lot of you that are probably in the chat, I'm not, like, deep versed in the creepypasta Backrooms lore. It's a little before my time, if that makes sense. Like, I was back in the day, like, Jeff the Killer, Lavender Town, Buried Alive, creepypastas, Slender Man. Like, I know some of those are still relevant today, but, like, all the stupid theories where ex-cartoon character in a coma, like, that was my era of, like, creepypasta kind of stuff. Let's see, what are our collectibles? We need one more hat and a treasure chest. So, but I like the idea of the Backrooms. I think it's an interesting concept. So I hope that they can do it well. And it looks like they use that music, and people tell me that music or whatever is like used in Backroom stuff all the time. So that's already promising. Because like I know there was a Slender Man movie like a while ago, and I never saw it, but I have only heard like that it is just bad, like not fun bad, just bad. And that's the worst thing a movie can be. Don't be mid, all right? Be either laughable bad or really good. Yeah, I think most of it, I know that at least the hat is in that life gate where you have to play through it like twice. I remember on XPEC, every time I play through it, I actually like will use the Hex Bone Wall glitch to just cheese it. So I don't have to play it again. Oh, yeah, secret episode creepypastas, yes. Oh, like Squidward Suicide, yeah. No, those are great examples of, like, the era. Well, I mean, people are always going to cope about everything. Skylanders is not coming back at the current moment. Anybody that says that, I don't know what they're waffling about or where they're getting that from.
Light Skylar to unlock this gift.
Yeah, 2010. That would have probably been my era. Yeah, that would have probably been my like creepypasta era.
Defend all.
You know, speaking of PvZ, I have almost 100%ed Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 1 twice, but I have barely played the second one. And oh, what? It opened that one? Okay. Go ahead and. I know everybody says the second one's great. I think I've played Neighborville more than the second one. Oh, there's our treasure chest. I think I don't want to play the second one is because there's unachievable achievements. And I'm a big achievement guy. Well, I've played a little bit of 2. It's just every time I play it, I focus on the fact that I can't do everything in the game, and for some reason that bothers me. Does it matter? No, it shouldn't matter. But, you know.
At Nintendo Bro 9804 super chatted $1.
Thank you, Nintendo Bro. I don't know why donations every once in a while have been crunchy, but thank you for the $1. Here, wait, let's see. Can I like it? Yeah, I know people tell me Neighborville's. There we go. I can like it. There we go. Thank you, Nintendo Bro. What can you get with $1 these days? Is there a thing? Is there things that are $1 anymore? I gotta make sure the keys don't go in the wrong place. There we go. Oh my gosh. Did I screw up? I think I did. Is there no way to get another key? Oh, I should have done the lock puzzle. That's what I should have. Okay, well hang on. We gotta restart this. Oh, true. You can get tree wrecks for $1. I can use that dollar that was that the humble Nintendo Bro has given me. I could buy 1 tree rex. And I would have 1 cent left over because he's 99 cents. This is actually great news. Now, the question is, which starter pack character would we get? Because almost every single one of them is 99 cents. Are ramen packets really that cheap? Okay. That's actually, that's nice to know that there's something at least cheap like that. We could get Blast Zone. I feel like a swapper might be more bang for our buck. Because, you know, you technically get 2 halves. Well, the thing is, overcharge. I'm talking about, like, if you look on Skylander character list, that's like, they're based in the U.S. But that is a great place where you can get, like, most of the time, get, like starter pack characters or wave 1 characters. And it's just a great place to get stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't go for, like, the more expensive stuff, probably. But, like, if you're getting, like, Spyro's Adventure characters, Giants characters, Swap Force, and Early Wave Trap Team, it's a serviceable place to get that stuff. Oh, then what was that currency? I thought that was the currency they use in the UK. My apologies. I guess I'm just not very versed in it. They didn't have the dollar sign. It had a funky little other symbol. Yeah, I thought we were talking about your. Okay, wait, hang on. I need to be educated because the education system has failed me, and I have kind of failed myself. So, where is euros? Is euros not used in the UK? Where are euros used? I could Google, but I'm so lazy. Oh, okay, you are in the UK. Okay, I thought I got it wrong for a second.
I think the warehouse is this way.
Pounds. That's what it was. I was getting pounds and euros confused. Okay. Okay, wait. What's the okay? What's the difference from the pounds and the euros, like, currency symbol? I'm curious. Ah, euros or... Okay, got it.
To unlock this
How many pounds do I have? I live in America, so probably too many. Probably too many.
Venture calls.
All right, now you see. Look, I'm being educated. This is important stuff. All right, can we swing on by? Okay, I'm kind of curious. I don't know, man. Do you have to do the lock puzzle? You might. That's true. Oh, what? There was nothing in here. I wasted it. No. It's true. You did get free healthcare. I am on board with free healthcare. I think I screwed up by using that key. Oh wait, but I can get more keys this way. Wait a minute. Lock puzzles require brain strength sometimes, and you know, I complain about Swap Force a lot, right? But Swap Force does have some goated lock puzzles, alright? Like, I like the imp, he's iconic, I love this little green fella. But Swap Force lock puzzles are so good because they don't waste your time, right? They get you right into the meat of it, and they say, listen, you can connect the guys right now and get out of here if you don't want to do it. But if you say, spend a little bit of extra time, we'll give you some extra money. Because I know you want money. And I think that's rewarding. Lock puzzles don't really give you a reward, at least in the first two games. I think that kind of sucks. Let's see, can I go around? I can get more keys this way. So Fire Shot, it's going good. Since I only have like 3 characters that I'm leveling up, it's been pretty slow progress. But you know, everything's going swell. Right now we're going like I've been trying to get every single level 100%ed before I move on to the next thing. Okay, so now we've got now we just got to clear this thing really fast. Okay, and since we went into a bonus area, let's start over once again. And we're gonna 100% this guy real fast. No, not the imp from PVZ. not that little guy. The guys in the locks are actually called imp. I think in Darklight Crypt, it actually says imp or something like that. I know in one of the games, it could be Spyro's, that Eon says, like, move the imp, something like that. But yeah, I think his name is just Imp. Or Lockmaster, I think he's been referred to as that as well. But that's what he's supposed to be. He's just like a little imp. But yeah, Swap Force, the little cubes, they're great. I love those guys. I've been playing Swap Force with my girlfriend, and, you know, I actually enjoy doing those lock puzzles. Because 2 people actually get to play those. Where the regular lock puzzle, it's like, you know, not everybody. Yet the other player just has to sit there on their phone, which is kind of lame. So I like that Swap Forces ones included everybody. Also, Superchargers ones are really good too. They include everybody. And then Trap Teams are fine. They do include both players, but they're not that fun. Oh, Fire Shot! You didn't know that? This has been a thing for a while, quite a while actually. This is like she's not on the channel or anything, but that's because she doesn't want to be. But you know, because she's more of a private person than I am. So, but you know, we play the games like in like private or whatever. She's not a big gamer, so it's been kind of interesting. Like, if I play a game with her, I imagine when we were gonna play Superchargers, like if I've noticed with her, if I make her play a racing game, she tries to turn the remote, and she does that like if she's about to get hit in a game and she's trying to move. It could be Skylanders too. She'll like move the remote to the side. I'm like, this is not a Wii remote. You can't do that. This is an Xbox controller. That doesn't do anything for you. So Aaron, Wrecking Ball, like he looks great in the first 2 games, and this is a lot of the characters from the first 2 games. Just the art style, they don't translate well. Sprocket is a great example. She looks weird in the HD games, you know, like Swap Force and onwards, where her like flesh is like metal. I guess I didn't think her face was metal. Like in Giants, is Sprocket's face supposed to be metal? I never got that. I thought she just had like yellow flesh, like, you know, the Simpsons. That's what I got from it. But personally for me, when it comes to Wrecking Ball, there's a mod you can get for the Wii U versions of the game that's made by John VLC. Love that man. And basically the mod like makes a more updated looking Wrecking Ball, and it looks really good. Like it makes it look more like the first 2 games. And the Wii U, of course, is so easy to mod that I'm sure most of you can figure that out. Yeah, I can't walk into the mines because I'm not Zook. No, if we were Zook, we might have an issue. Luckily, we're not Zook right now. I like how that just this level, anytime I play it, everybody's like, oh, watch out for the mines. And I go, listen, buddy, listen here. That was one time. It looked like I could go through there, okay? It looked like I could go through there. I made a mistake, all right? And, well, to be fair, Zook was, like, for some reason, like, a really fan favorite because he got revived, like, every single time. And I was like, really? Like, Zook's good, but, like, we're choosing our revive on this guy every time. No, yeah, it was funny because I screwed up so majorly because I thought that was the path to the treasure chest. It was not. All right, let's see. We gotta go other way. Oh, we gotta go into the green one? Or into the orange one. Specific angle. Aha! I figured it out. Yeah, Magnus Shift. Here's the thing. Magnus Shift hardcore carried. I think I'm pretty sure. Didn't I like beg? I was like, everybody guys, trust me. You gotta vote for this. It's just the best thing to pick. Let's see. What faster we finish this level? 4:30. Okay, we gotta get moving. Gotta get moving. I gotta stop killing the enemies and just skip past them.
Stronger in this zone.
Gotta run. All right, move. Okay, cool. We are almost out of here. We should be able to make it.
To unlock this in this zone.
All right, we're not Zook, so it should be fine. Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, we made it. We're good. All right. Awesome. So that's another level down, another achievement unlocked. Some assembly required, which is worth 5 points on retro achievement. Oh, calm down, Neon. Calm down. Dun, dun, dun. All right, now we got to do Goo Factory. Yeah, he wanted money for his upgrades. Unfortunately, not get them.
Skylanders of the Earth.
All right, so all areas found. Yeah, we just gotta clear this guy. All right, sounds good to me.
In this zone.
Woohoo! So true, Spyro. You know what? One of my I know this is such a random comment, but you know what one of my favorite things about TikTok is? So I have a TikTok, right? I don't post on it that much, but like, you know, it's like BoomBringer. Maybe it's BoomBringer YT. I can't remember, but I use it or whatever, and I get Skylander stuff to pop up on my thing. And my favorite thing is almost every Skylander TikTok stream is the classic potato cam. And I think that's so endearing. Like, we've gone full circle. You know, it used to be people would live stream on YouTube with potato cam where they just point their phone at it. But like, there's no reason to do that now because modern consoles like have YouTube integration, so you can just stream to YouTube from your PS4 or your Xbox One, or you know, PS5, Series X, with the whole. But there is no TikTok integration, and you know, most people don't have a capture card. So all the live streams I see on TikTok are always potato cam. The repost you do. Oh yeah, well I think for a while my reposts on TikTok were just usually for my friends. Like they wouldn't even be a Skylanders thing. But then I kind of went, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm a Skylanders account. I should probably only repost things that are Skylanders. So I try to be better about that on my TikTok. Anytime I see something cool like Skylander related, I always try to repost it. Like TikTok actually houses some pretty good Skylander stuff that's pretty underrated. Like I'll see some animations sometime. Oh, I didn't know the bomb could blow up the tank. I learn something new every day. I don't know. There's some good stuff on there.
Skylanders of the
Oh, that's right. We need another bomb. What am I doing? Get out of my way. I got to go. Now he's awkward mostly because I would argue it's his little picture down in the corner. That's what's giving you like that awkward vibe. A lot of the Mabu in Spyro's Adventure kind of have that like rosy cheek, timid look where they're very shy, and they're very like, you know, they're cute little bear creatures or whatever the Mabu are supposed to be. They're supposed to be bears, right? Because they never ever refer to them as bears, but I assume that's what they're supposed to be. Come on, bomb, go, go. Yeah, you know what, the weird thing is the pictures are different depending on which version you play. Oh, Rizzo, though. Look at his pick. Yeah. No, he's got aura. Alright? That guy, that's like the only one that, like, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Are they just generic mammals? I kind of just always assumed that they were bears. Because they kind of look like bears. Yeah. They kind of look like what I imagine cartoon bears should look like. Every SSA picture. You see, I always complain about ranking videos on Skylanders, but that might be a ranking topic that might be worth doing. That's kind of an awesome idea. I know all the comments would just be like, wow, the Skylander fandom just has nothing, don't they? They have no content. I just realized, doesn't a tank on X-Pac come through here? Or is it right here when the tank comes through? I guess the Wii version just doesn't have that tank, maybe? I don't know. Alright. Let's get out of this level. Oh, yeah. Guerrilla Warfare. Alright. Another 100% under our belt. Yeah, it's true. What? Yeah, it's, let's see. Imaginators is going to be 10 this year. Crazy. Can I get an upgrade?
Talk to General Robot.
What GameCube game? So I do not have a GameCube. Okay, so we can't get an upgrade. But if the GameCube has some games that I would like to try. I have a Wii though, and it is like I think one of the launch Wii's or one of the earlier Wii's, so it can play GameCube games. So I could still buy the GameCube game and play it on the Wii. I don't know. Luigi's Mansion seems like a standout. Mario, what is it? Is it Mario Sunshine? Is that what it's called? It's something like that. I don't know. Luigi's Mansion, obviously Melee. Melee's kind of just like obviously Smash Bros is great. I don't know if there's a lot of other games other than that.
Goodness, you're here. I was just about to. Never mind. I'm not panicking. Well, kinda, but not really now that you're here. Come on, Snuggles. You can do this. Okay. The trolls have overrun our defenses and our command team has been cut off.
Star Fox, see, I've never been really interested in Star Fox. I maybe would like to try the original Star Fox. The one like do a barrel roll, like I guarantee in the new Galaxy movie, I guarantee they say do a barrel roll. I guarantee it. I haven't even seen it. I'm sure somebody can confirm that for me or whatnot. So I bet they do it. Those bastards. They do? Okay, see? I knew it. I knew it. It gives you a bad feeling? What's the bad feeling it gives you? I mean, to be fair, I have heard it is, it's kind of just reference slop. That's what I've heard. I haven't seen it myself, so I can't judge it properly. But I do want to see it. So. Grass is green. True. True. That is to be expected. I mean, that's like what, like the average Joe. Oh, that was, yeah. See, this is why we call him the toss boss. That was an excellent toss. Toss boss.
Skylanders of the fire element are
Oh, that's right. I gotta shoot the thing with the cannon. Yeah, damn, what a toss. Hey, stop shooting those at me. Alright, don't get blown up. I think that's a, anything else over here? There's a pile of money. Dude, stop shooting rockets at me. I don't think I've actually ever been shot by that tower in my life. But I forgot to go blow it up with the cannon. Oh, you know what? I will say this, Rio. I have never played Mario Galaxy. But I actually wanted to play Mario Galaxy when I was younger. I just never got the game. To be fair, I had a Wii as a kid, but I almost played no Nintendo games on it at all. It was, it's kind of before I got into gaming. You know, I had a PS2 and a Wii. And most of all my games on my stuff was just all licensed stuff. You know, like SpongeBob, Shrek. Like, it was all just licensed stuff. And, I think... Yeah, no, my Wii... no, I did have Wii Sports, but that's just because it came with the game. Or, it came with the system. That is the only Nintendo game I had on there. I had... Yeah, because I know all of you Nintendo fans, because I know a big portion of the Skylanders community are Nintendo fans. They're going to be very proud of the roster of games I had. And I think I've said this on other live streams. The games I had were Wii Sports, which that was the only Nintendo game. I had Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. I had Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. I had Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 2. And that was my Wii library. That's what I had. When I was younger, that's all I had. It was my Star Wars machine. This is what it was. But yeah, I think I did get oh, what is it? Eventually, I don't count it part of my childhood personally for me, but a little bit later when I wasn't, you know, because what, the Wii came out in like 2006 or something, so I would have been like five or six. I think like years later in like 2011 or 12, which you know, I'd been like 11 or 12. I don't know why I just like don't count it, but I did have actually around then is when I pulled the Wii out again because I played Smash Bros at my friend's house, and I did go to a GameStop and I bought Brawl. So I guess I did have another Nintendo game, but it's just kind of from a different era of my life. And I think that's funny. I didn't even have Skylanders for the Wii. I think I got it like in 2016. There was still a starter pack. Because I played it on the 360, you know, the X-Pack version of the game. And I remember there was a starter pack. So, and I actually, even then, back then, in those days, I had heard the Wii version is a little bit different. Because my friends on the playground, right, this was like playground rumors. They were like, no, dude, on the Wii version, Chaos heals like all the way back up. And I go, what? That doesn't happen. What are you talking about? I played it on my Xbox. That doesn't happen. He goes, no, dude, I'm telling you that happens. And then I went over to his house and played on the Wii, and I went, sure enough, he healed himself all the way back up. I think it was funny because I remember I went over to my friend's house with Whamshell, because for those that don't know, Whamshell is busted on the X-Pack version of the game. Like, he is so OP. And I remember I was like, oh, I'm about to toast this guy, right? And then Whamshell was like low-key a little bit ass. Like, he's not horrible, but like he was not as goated. I was like, what the hell? What's going on? And that's when I kind of started, that's when I started to realize the Wii version and the, you know, HD versions of the game, like, play differently. And that's what confused me, because my brother had it on the PS3. I had it on the Xbox 360. Those played identically, but the Wii one was different. And it took me a while, but I remember playing through. I think I did 100% the Wii version on my actual original Wii, and I had a great time with it. It's a great game. Resident Evil. You see, I am not a big Resident Evil guy, which is weird because I think I would like it if I got into it a little more. Because, so, right now I am playing Resident Evil 6 with my brother. Because there was a Steam sale. He's like, dude, like he's going through his like PC like superiority phase, you know, kind of like where he's like, dude, oh, the Steam summer sale is just simply, or spring summer sale is just so good. You don't understand because you're just simply a console pleb. I can get Fallout New Vegas for 99 cents. I go, Andrew, I'm not playing it on my computer. I don't game on my computer that much, which is ironic because I am streaming this from a computer while playing it on a computer. But I don't game on my computer because I find it more comfortable just to play it on my console that is meant to do that. He goes, no, dude, it's $5. You gotta get it. And I go, I am not buying Resident Evil 6. We can play it on the Xbox. We can play it on the PlayStation. I don't care. I don't want to play on the computer. He goes, what if I... And I go, listen, you're going to have to buy it for me. And he goes, okay. Just because the power of Steam is so good. So he bought it for me. So we're playing it, and I went, listen, I'm playing with a keyboard and mouse just to make you suffer. Because I'm horrible on keyboard and mouse, right? Like, I'm fine on controller. I've been on... My entire life, I've been on console. So it's been fun. Well, he's actually playing it on a Steam Deck. That's what he's doing. Because he's going through his PC Elite phase, but he's not even playing it on a PC. He's playing it on a Steam Deck. I go, that doesn't count. You can't act like a PC elitist when you play on Steam Deck. That doesn't count. But he still does it regardless. But yeah, we've been playing that a little bit. I mean, it's a fun game. We're still having it's a good cooperative experience, but I definitely think I'd rather play it on, you know, on console. See, now you can go hit that button. You see, I feel bad, you know, 300 for like the people that had to play. Oh, like I remember I did play like at my grandma's house. She had a Wii, and we got like Swap Force and Trap Team because I was like, you know, I want to experience all the different corners of Skylanders to see what's going on. And it was like, I think I played through and I still beat them, but yeah, they're pretty bad. I won't lie to you. Oh, the message you're trying to say? Maybe it has like a word that's like flagged, even though it shouldn't be flagged or something. That could be the dilemma. Oh, you know, there's nothing wrong with having a soft spot for the Wii version of the game. I remember I was starting to play through it again. You know what's weird? I think the combat on Swap Force Wii, personally, for me, is actually more enjoyable than the mainline console one. It just looks like booty. And you're like, what? Aren't the games combat-wise like the same? And I would say normally, yes. But Swap Force is a weird, it's like an earlier version of the game, I'm pretty sure. The Wii version. And the enemies have much less health. Especially like when you're playing on something like hard. And it's because one of my main complaints with Swap Force is I feel like all the enemies are spongy. But the Wii version doesn't really have that problem. And it's kind of weird. Now, I still don't really want to play Swap Force Wii because it's Swap Force Wii. But yeah, you get it. It's true, and the Wii version does trim some levels down. Which, you know, I think Swap Force just in general goes on a little bit too long in certain areas. But yeah, one of my sad things about the Wii version is, and it's something that nobody else is going to care about, but me, is the Wii doesn't have any online, or at least Swap Force Wii doesn't. So there's no online leaderboards, which I personally think that's a shame. I know most people don't care about online leaderboards when it comes to Swap Force, but I think that is a great replayability factor of the game. I love the online leaderboards. Like, you know, going for high scores, beating all your friends on your friends list. Oh, it's so much fun. And the Wii doesn't have that. I don't even think you can even... I don't even know if it records your previous times, so you can't even, like, beat your best score. I don't know if it does. I mean, like, I don't think online Swap Force Wii would have been a disaster, because I don't mean, like, you know, split screen. Like, or co-op online is what I mean. I don't mean that. I mean just, like, if your Wii is connected to the internet and you have some, like, friends on your... I think the Wii has friends lists, right? It has, like, Wii codes or something. It's been a while. I don't think I ever had any friends on the Wii, but if there is a friends list system on the Wii, just, like, it just... You know, when you beat a level, it just uploads it to a server or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Beating Swap Force scores is fun. I enjoy that. And now that retro achievements exist, we can get scores on Spyro's Adventure. Because you guys might notice every single time, ever since the Dolphin update, that we go onto a new level, it says starting time trial. Which it just does this automatically. Like, you don't have to upload anything or whatever. It does everything for you. Which is so great. Like, we can... Oh, yeah, let me pause it. Let's check the current times. Now, from what I remember is TechSed, which, you know, some of you might know him. He's a goat that shows up in our streams. Gotta turn on Google. There we go. So, let's see. Where is the time trial aspect on I remember TechSet actually had the #1 spot on. Oh yeah, here's the leaderboards. Oh, okay. So maybe they added TechSet back. I think they did. Okay, great, because they took it off because they thought he cheated. But look, like this is just the first level right here, and you don't have to. And the great thing is they patched out warps, meaning you can't just cheat and glitch teleport to the end of the level. Glitches are still allowed, but like only speedrunning glitches rather than warping, which is great. Text edited and Eddie, hey Eddie, and then we got Chloe right there. See, I know some of these people. I know the top 3 people at least. We got Soprano there. I know him. Good old Trash Guy Bob. Know him. I know Rudy. Yeah, there's some familiar names on here. So the thing is, I think this series, once we start to get some of the achievements, no, they haven't added Giants achievements yet, but I think they will at some point. I think there's going to be enough demand. We'll see if they do that for Swap Force, Wii, or Trap Team. I would like them to do Superchargers Racing, though. I think Superchargers Racing could get some achievements. But yeah, no, I think these online leaderboards are great. I wonder, do you think they could add retro achievements to Simu? Like, the Wii U versions of the game, so we didn't have to play Swap Force or Trap Team on the Wii. That'd be great. But yeah, no, in general, it's just really fun that those exist. And you can, no, they better add Giants, because Giants is my personal favorite. So, of course, Spyros and Giants are my 2 favorites. So I already got one of them, which is great. So I hope they can add Giants and we can get some crazy, difficult achievements. I'm wondering because, different people make the achievement sets. It's not just the same guy every time. I wonder. Like, they should... Now, I was thinking about this. So, one of the achievements, and I've talked about this, a lot of you guys already know this, is... Here, let me get it real fast. It was one of the achievements that's the most difficult... Here, maybe... Go to achievements. One of the most difficult... actually, it's just the most difficult. Let's be so... the most difficult in this achievement list is Bon Appetit. Where is it? There it is. Starting at level 1 with no upgrades, complete Creepy Citadel as Chop Chop without swapping Skylanders, just because of the undead boss fight. Dude, I hope if they make another achievement set, we get Bon Appetit Part 2, and you have to complete the evil undead Chop Chop boss fight that's in Chapter 14 on Giants, with a level 1 Chop Chop with no upgrades, and it has to be on Nightmare mode. Like, I think on Nightmare mode, those evil Chop Chops have like 1,500 or maybe even 3,000 health each. I want that to exist. It'd be AIDS, but I would love that. And it needs to be called Bon Appetit Part 2. It has to be called that. I want that. I want to see you try that, dude. I would try it. We need to as a community, come together and say, all right, for the Giants achievement list, whoever is going to be making it or whatever, we got to get this message to them. Bon Appetit Part 2. All right? Nightmare mode, level 1, no upgrades, Chop Chop, on Chapter 14 against the evil Chop Chops. It has to happen. It is evil, but yes. Because, listen, we've played these games a million times. Give me something that I just want to pull my hair out and slam my head on my desk. I want something so difficult that it's just the worst thing ever. Give that to me. I want that. I mean, it's not like I'm doing anything else. I'm a Skylanders fan, right? we don't do anything else except collect overpriced plastic. And I would like to be able to do something with that plastic. But yeah, no, I'm just it'd be really fun. Oh, well, that was a terrible throw. I think it was aiming for the turret. That's right. Give us impossible challenges. We're unemployed. Well, not all of us. I will be employed shortly, but that's because I'm gonna graduate from college. So I won't have an excuse. And honestly, I'm excited to be employed. Most people hate it. Makes sense. But at least you get money while you're employed. Oh, well, there goes those guys. They got killed off the top. Fiesta, yeah, Fiesta Imaginators. Hey, man. Oh, my gosh. Okay, this guy actually does way more damage on this version. That's crazy. I think if I just hug the back of this thing, I think we'll be fine, though. Yeah, it just shoots a tank shell out the front. That's all it does. Oh, is the turret just shooting its own? Oh, that's kind of funny. All right, cool. Uh-oh. No! I didn't want to get it! No! I didn't get to get all the stuff. Oh, I'm only missing one treasure chest, and I know where that treasure chest is. Okay. That's not that bad. Ooh,
The eternal tech source.
I think, honestly, dude, I'm saying, if they add Simu support, right? And they add, like, achievements for Imaginators, I 100% want an achievement that is starting at level 1 with no upgrades. Play as Fiesta. Play as Fiesta.
Don't dare the dragon.
And you have to, it's an Imaginator's Nightmare playthrough. And you have to 100% the game, or not 100%, but you have to beat the game on Nightmare mode with a Fiesta that starts with nothing. I want it. It'd be awful. Like, I guess, oh, and it will check. Like, you can level up, that's fine. But, like, it will make sure that you have no upgrades on that Fiesta. No upgrade Fiesta run. That's what I want. It will be awful, for sure. But I want that so much. I ain't doing that. I'll do it. You can watch me do it, so at least you don't have to suffer. You know, I'll suffer through for all of us. Is it going to be awful? I'm going to hate myself. Yeah, 100%. But I want challenges that just suck. Move. Get out of my way. There we go. So my favorite Giant's Core. Ooh. I mean, it's kind of basic, but I think I have to pick Pop Fizz, right? I think even as a kid, Pop Fizz was probably my most played of the Giant's Cores. Although Flashwing is pretty awesome. I like Flashwing as well. Oh. Oh. I was wondering, that guy got like pushed into the... It's because it opens. But yeah, no. I'm all for the funny challenges. Give me all the funny challenges. I want them. Yeah, Flashwing's just really, like, really good. And because a lot of the Giants characters just aren't that great. Like, they're kind of mid. They're not horrible, but they're just kind of mid. And I think Flashwing is... She's actually good. Like, she's got good mobility, good range. She's got great... Oh, what would you call that? Like, her third attack carries or covers a large area. She's got good area control. That's what the word I was looking for. So, I don't know. She's just really good. Oh, yeah, Series 2 Prison Break is goated. I would say he is the best WoW POW in the game, flat out. That's what I would say. Alright, I think we have to blow up that tower right there. Get the key, so I'm going to swing on back here. Activate that. Boom. Keep on running forward, go past this guy. Grab the key. Boom, bada bang. Open up. Eat the glizzy. And then we're on with our life. Dude, this guy's actually chasing me. It's actually... He's doing a pretty good job, too. Oh, well. Not good enough. Yeah, no, his damage is just It's kind of funny because it's like, did they play test some WoW Pals? Because some of them, like, you know, don't really do a whole lot of anything. Oh, that's right. We had to blow up this cannon. I remember. That's the one that has the secret bounce pad under it. Like, some of the WoW Pals are so, like, mid, right? Like, Cinder's WoW Pal is pretty mid in Giants. Oh, wait. Let's grab this bomb instead of rolling the big bomb. Like, and then there's, like, Stump Smash or Prison Break, who just, like, that WoW Pal, like, just completely changes their playstyle and how good they are. And it's just, I find that hilarious that, some are not equal. Yes, X is also really good. Alright. Let's nuke the hell out of this thing. Oh! It killed it instantly. Alright. Alright. Cool. Let's see. I actually did, since I skipped like instantaneously. Did we get it? Oh, what did I not get? What did I not get? No, that's not a glitch. I just summoned an adventure pack. They just do that much damage. What? I didn't clear it in time. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Hang on. We're coming through. I don't need to fight you. I'm coming through. Can't believe it. I thought I was cooking too. I guess I did not pay attention to the time. And that's still after I blew it up. Maybe it's because I took the extra time to get that treasure chest that I missed. Okay, so 4 minutes and 5 seconds is the time that we gotta beat. I think if I use Stealth Elf, things would be a lot better for me, but fortunately, I cannot use Stealth Elf. The one I have here is being used in a different playthrough. Where's the key at? Oh my gosh, it's back here, isn't it? Caught slacking. I've only played this a million times. I should know this. You know what's funny about Stealth Elves, though? So I went to the Chicago area recently, and I went to a disc replay, which those are great stores, by the way. I don't really have a lot of them, or I don't think I do, in my area. So when I went in there, I was like, whoa, this is kind of awesome. But I was like, do they have any Skylanders? And I remember I was like, oh, my Shayla's, I found them. Because there was a sign that said, like, Skylanders above it. And it was almost completely filled with Disney Infinity. Which I think is hilarious. Like, all different characters from Disney Infinity. And, okay. Now, there was only one. There was a ton, and it was only of the same Skylander. Now, I'm going to let you guys guess before I tell you. What Skylander do you think they had a million of and no other Skylanders? It's not, like, that funny, but, like, I want you guys to guess. What Skylander did they have a million of and no other character? It was not Food Fight. See, I knew you guys were going to think it was Food Fight, but it's actually not Food Fight. Not Washbuckler either, no. Not Tree-Rex. Not Sprocket. I feel like you guys will get it. Well, okay, Cheese kind of cheated because he guessed several at the same time, but it is Stealth Elf. But what version of Stealth Elf? I'll give you a hint. It is Stealth Elf. Series 3 Stealth Elf. There you go. You got it. There you go. You got it, Dragon. It was a whole basket full of Series 3 Stealth Elves and just various Disney Infinity. I checked. There was not a single other type of Skylander in there. It was literally only Series 3 Stealth Elf. And I think they were like $5 each, and I was like, no, that's not worth it. Like, there were some Stealth Elves that didn't have arms, legs, heads. You know how it goes with Stealth Elf Series 3. But yeah, no, it was just a massive pile of Series 3 Stealth Elves. And I just thought that was so funny. Because, like, there was Disney Infinity, like, I wish I collected more Disney Infinity, because if I went to so many antique malls, I went to so many stores, and they had so much Disney Infinity. Like, the Disney Infinity they had was crazy. But alas, I have a small collection of Disney Infinity, but the problem is I don't want half of the Disney Infinity characters. I don't need Alice in Wonderland, you know? I don't need that. Alright, there we go. It's dead. Yeah, it was $5 for a starter pack Skylander, which, you know, listen, the average Joe that's just trying to, boom, get back into Skylanders is not going to know, oh, $5 for a starter pack character is bad. They're not going to know that. They go, hey, I don't have that character or whatever. Stealth Elf, $5, I'll take that, because $5 in general for a figure is not bad. It's not bad. Alright, so we should, every single level that we've done, should have 3 stars. Alright, cool beans.
Superb job, soldier! You've done Skylands proud!
Well, can't you, QC, you can do Disney Infinity on Steam Deck, because there's like the gold version, right? Does that version not work on there or whatever? I imagine it would be. Or it did. So, Shadow of Honest Gaming, I will say, if you're trying to get back into Skylanders, you might already know this, you might not. A great place to start, and it might depend on where you're located in the world, if they ship to you or not. But I would check out, you know what, here, I'll just show it. Most of us already know this place, but I'm gonna, you know, anybody else that's watching, you know, feel free to check this place out, because it's a great place if you want to get back into Skylanders, you want to have that physical part of it, right? But you don't want to pay too much. Here, let's see. I'm going to switch screens real fast. So, let's see, it's loading. It should load. I don't know why it would have a hard time loading. But it's Skylander characters list, and it's a great place if you want to get started and get a lot of the cheaper characters. Why is it taking so long to load? This is weird. Let me try this one. Oh, okay, it worked instantly. So this is Skylanders character list, or SEL collectibles. And they sell Skylanders, like some of them, obviously the Imagineers characters. Let's go to price. Where is price? I guess there's availability as well. Let's check in stock. Obviously, I don't think anybody's gonna go, oh boy, Anvil Rain. I know there's a way to sort by price, right? I swear there was. Type? No, you. Where is it? Because there's a lot of cheap characters on here. Availability. They remove? I know there was, like, the website looked a little bit different when I used it. I really thought there was a way to sort by, oh wait, alphabetically? Aha! Low to high, there it is. So look, you can get look, some of the characters are 50 cents. And he does sales every week or so. So like 50 cents for some, this is a lot of the starter pack characters. They actually just must have added the stats cards, because that wasn't there before. Or the stickers. Oh my gosh, most of it's going to be stickers, isn't it? But look, you know, you can get most of these characters 90, like this is not even a starter pack character, 99 cents. And you know, if you just want a casual playthrough, you could probably just buy all the starter pack characters, and a lot of these are going to be magic items. Stickers, can I remove the stickers maybe? Card type? Character. Oh, no, I don't want a card. Whatever. But yeah, in general, this is they didn't have the stickers and bulking everything up, but we need to kind of get past all the cards. Like, it's gonna be piles of cards, because the cards weren't here last time. Wow. Okay, surely there is a way. I don't want a card type. I guess I could do. They're not like a core option. I was just gonna just get rid of the cards, man. Go to figures. Oh, baby. Oh, you're right. Duh. Why did Okay, but yeah, here's a great example. Date from price load high. There we go. Now we got all figures instead of all the cards. I mean, hey, maybe you guys like the cards, but I imagine the general people do not. Oh, dude, T-Rex went up in price. Oh my gosh, some of these characters went up. These were 99 cents before. I guess the demand is getting more. Like T-Rex was a 99 cents figure. But still, this is a great place to get most of the characters. I guess some of them went up a little bit, but in general, now this is what I say for this website is oh yeah, Shroom Boom. Like you can get most of the, especially for the first 2 games, dirt cheap on here. And I do not suggest buying one character. This website is not good if you're just buying one character because of shipping. You need to mass buy. So like if you're getting back into the game, go, oh, I'm playing Spyro's Adventure. So you can buy a bunch of characters that are Spyro's Adventure characters going, Trigger Happy, you know, he's got the green base. That's a Spyro's Adventure character. But you also need to play yourself smart, all right? So now not a lot of people know this. It surprises me that not a lot of people know this. So Stump Smash is a character that's in the first game, but he has an orange base. But since he's a character in the first game, this orange base Stump Smash will work with the first game. This Series 3 Terrafin, since he's a first game character, will work in Spyro's Adventure, even though he's from Swap Force. And I know most of us already know that, but you know, when you're collecting again, you don't have to get Series 1 Terrafin for Spyro's Adventure. You can get the repos of him, and the repos is probably more bang for your buck anyways. It's cheaper, and you get an additional move in later games. But yeah, no, the great thing about this website is a lot of the characters, I guess Strobot's really popular right now, same with Flameslinger, but you can look at all these characters, and they're all like, you know, under $5. And just mass buy like once or twice, and you should have a steady collection of characters. See, like Series 1 Terrafin's $4. I'd just get the Series 3 one. But yeah, see, like we're not even up to $5 yet. And this is so many characters. Sure, some of them are characters we've already seen, like Yo Grunt or Trigger Happy. But it is a great... See, okay, now we're to $5 with Igniter, which is still not bad. Like, you know, some of these guys are $5. I think $5 for a character, not bad at all. Like, I'd do that. Now, when we get to around $6, you know, it's not that bad, but I'm personally like $5 is the best price anything could be other than free for me. Like, when I go into like a store or whatever, and if I see a Skylander and it's $5 or less, as long as it's not starter pack, I'll pick it up just because I like, you know, I have a problem. I like too much plastic, but you know, still, genuinely, look at all these characters. They're all relatively cheap. Great way to get starting. Yes, you can also emulate figures as well, but personally, I think the average Joe might have an issue setting that up or find that difficult. Plus, the magic of Skylanders is really the physical aspect. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with emulating, or especially getting NFC cards for more expensive characters. Oh, that's right, it's fire. So yeah, no, if anybody needs to know that and wants to get back into Skylanders, check that website out. Do they ship outside of the US and the UK? I think they do, Theo. I think they've been expanding their... actually, what element was it? I think they've been expanding... Oh, it's Earth and then Water. Okay. They've been expanding their reach. So, for all of those that aren't in, like, the US or whatever, don't worry. Like, they'll ship to you probably regardless of where you're at. There might be some areas they don't, but they should. Yeah, I agree, Bron. I think... emulating the figures, at least, I think, kills a little bit of the fun. Now, I don't see any issue with emulating the game itself. Because, like, I'm emulating the game, and it looks great. Like, this is the Wii version upscaled, you know, the 1080. It looks great. I have no complaints. But, I don't know. I just think... I'm going to give the rest of that to Spyro, but... I think in general, emulating the games is totally fine. Even the figures, if you want to do that too. But I think you're going to have a more fun time if you know, just spring for some figures or whatever and play it on normal hardware. But I am like, there's nothing wrong with like if you don't want to get a copy of the game or whatever because you're already spending so much on the figures. Totally understandable. Do they ship to North Korea? Well, that's a great question. I don't know about that one. They maybe. I have a sneaking suspicion the answer might be no. That might be no. But they might though. That's true. They could. They could. I guess I've never had anybody from North Korea ever say they want Skylanders because I don't think most people in North Korea know what Skylanders are or will ever have the opportunity. Because, yeah. But hey, maybe they might. Worth a try. It's very true. Worth a try. All right, now Trigger Happy and Spyro just need one more upgrade. Woohoo! But yeah, worth a try, right? Oh, we gotta go investigate the beach. Because we're now starting the undead levels. Ooh, do they ship to the not-so-secret secret vault of secrets? I don't know. The Archean Juggernauts might make that a little bit difficult. But yeah, no. SEL's great. For the most part. I think prices... They kind of hold the market for Skylanders in their hand. And, you know, I see sometimes things go up or whatever, and that kind of sucks. Like, I actually... For years, Tree Rex and stuff have been 99 cents. So the fact that it's gone up at all is kind of crazy to me. Just checked and they can ship to my country. Yeah, see? No, it's a... now, I don't know. I imagine it could be more expensive depending on certain countries. But, yeah, they fill almost most of all orders. So, and it's a great place, you know, for those that need to get back into Skylanders. Or another great place is just... I found that this is a little bit more difficult now. Is you can do eBay or Macari and just try to bulk buy. Thought I said no, but okay. Did I say no? I thought I clicked no. Hang on, I'm watching the replay on that. Dude, I pressed no, and it took me to the level. Those bastards. I checked the replay. I clicked no. Yeah, I clicked no, and it took me in.
Oh, Mask. I know exactly where it is.
Those bastards. Those Toys for Bob bastards. They're like, no, you're playing the level regardless.
We're all skulls. Kinda silly. Okay, should be fine. Just as long as we don't run into any spiders.
Am I emulating the game? Yeah, this is, well, you actually have to emulate the game to get these new retro achievements they added to the Wii version. Because it's on Dolphin Emulator. And it's very cool that these achievements got added or whatever. They're basically, there's 136 of them. I've kind of showed them off on stream. I'm sure that won't be the last time that I show them off. But right now, we're just trying to go through the game at 100% all the levels. Because, you know, a lot of the achievements are related to 100%ing. Oh, yeah, we finally got that big coin. This is what makes him the toss boss. Oh, you're playing Wii right now? Yeah, so the Wii version, just if you're playing on Wii, does not have these cool, like, extra achievements. But, you know, if you play it on a computer, you get the access to these extra achievements. But still, regardless, the Wii version of Spyro's Adventure is just so good. Regardless what you play it on. But I do like playing it on a computer. Look, you can see at the top, we got 60 FPS going. Mwah, love it. Because I imagine Spyro's Adventure is not 60 FPS normally, right? Like on the actual Wii, it has to be 30. Right? I imagine so. My favorite Skylander from each game. So the first game is Spyro's Adventure is Prison Break. Then probably Thumpback for the second game. Third game, Magna Charge. Fourth game, it's a tie between Echo or Blackout. And then I think for Supercharges, yeah, Astro Blast. And then Wildstorm for Imaginators. You know, Magic Charge is just a lot of fun. You just, you know, toss the guys off the cliff or whatever. It's awesome. Slobbertooth is also really funny, but, you know, he's not a favorite. Not a favorite for me. Opinion on Eyebrawl? Dude, Eyebrawl, okay. A lot of people are going to get mad at this. Because I'm kind of an objective player. Like, it doesn't matter because it's Skylanders, right? But, like, one of the most glazed Skylanders of all time is Eyebrawl. Like, if you on, like, TikTok, right? And it'll be like, I'm ranking the Giants. And they'll go, Eyebrawl #1. I go, dude, did we play the same game? Like, if you play Eyebrawl on any difficulty above, like, hard, like, if you play Nightmare Mode, you will slowly realize that Eyebrawl just gets his stuff curb stomped in because he's so slow. I mean, most of the Giants are slow, but, like, Eyebrawl? Nah, dog. He's got no mobility option. I don't hate Eyebrawl. Like, I'm just saying, like, I think he's a little too glazed. He's glazed to hell. Bash. No, I do enjoy me some Bash. Bash was actually my second character. Okay, so my first character was Spyro, or my first character was obviously just the good old Prison Break. I got him before I even got the game because my brother had the game and I wanted a character to play. So I basically what I did was I went out and bought the starter pack, and I also bought one more character with the starter pack, and I got Bash. So Prison Break and Bash were like my two non-starter pack characters for a while. I think it's hilarious that I had two of the same element, but it is true that Bash does hold a very near spot to my heart. My first characters were Night Shift, Pop Fizz, and Eruptor. I imagine, were they the Swap Force versions of the characters then? Because I'm imagining if you had Night Shift, then unless you went to like a Toys R Us. You know, Toys R Us always had characters from every single game all the time. Big fat rip for our GOAT Toys R Us. That was the spot for Skylanders. They always had like get one or buy like one get two free or something, or maybe it was like, you know, buy two get one free. You could always get a lot of Skylanders there. It was always awesome. Yes, legendary Night Shift. See, I knew it. Good old Toys R Us. We love Toys R Us. I feel bad. Skylanders is part an experience that the newer generation will just not get to experience. Going to the store and getting a Skylander, you know, after your baseball game, or you got good grades. It's just something that people that play the games later will never get. And I think that's a little bit sad, personally. Yeah, the good old buy one for the price of two. Ah, we loved it back in the day. I say it like I'm an old man, but you get it. It was quite awesome. It was quite awesome. I will have deep nostalgia for that for a long time. I think everybody always missed being a kid. You know, it's just what happens. Yeah, we got the good old charge upgrade for Spyro. One of my favorite upgrades. It just makes him a speed demon. Sup, Mr. Boomer? Not much. We're just moving on to the undead levels now. You know, getting all them collectibles. Upgrading my 3 characters that I got here. Is there a treasure chest there? Oh, that was an eyeball. Not a treasure chest. Anything else in here? I think it just might be that hat. Okay. At least Spyro is now super, super fast because of that upgrade. Been a while since I clicked on one of your streams. How's it going? Justin, my man! It's going good. You know, I want to get, I think once summer starts, I'm going to go back and play that last Spyro game that I need to finish up, you know, Dawn of the Dragon. I think I'm going to, or is it Dawn of the Dragon? Was that the one? Yeah, I think it, oh wait, yeah. Is it called Dawn of the Dragon? What's the last Legends game called? Is that Dawn of the Dragon? I think it's called Dawn of the Dragon. Yeah, because it's a new beginning and then Eternal Night. Yeah, it is Dawn of the Dragon. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking, I was like, is Dawn of the Dragon the first one? Because, you know, it's like Dawn, like the first one. No, it isn't. But I need to go back and play that at some point for my Spyro, like, rant or whatever. I've been kind of workshopping in my head how I want that to go. I think definitely it is going to be a review for the first half of every single game. Some I'll talk about more extensively, some I won't. Like, I think the first 3 obviously need to be talked about the most. I want to talk about a lot about the 4th game because, you know, that game has a lot of issues. I don't know if I'll talk about Hero's Tale that much. It's weird. Hero's Tale is like it's like this weird middle child where it's not too bad, but it's not too good either. You know? Like, it's just like, there's not a lot too much bad stuff to talk about, but there's not a whole lot of super good stuff to talk about either. It's just kind of like, it's there. It's all right. Yeah, yeah. No, hopefully no role playing will happen in game. All right, again, yeah, for sure. No. So, Mag. So basically, for the video, I have Spyro Orange, and I have it as a bit or a joke. I might play like 5 minutes of it. I don't think I'm ever gonna play it extensively. Like, it's not reviewed in the, because, you know, this video is focusing on the mainline console versions of Spyro. Maybe one day we could do all the other versions, but I don't think we need to. I think we're just gonna focus on just the mainline consoles. But I will be like, I've enjoyed Spyro so much, let's check out the other ones. And then the joke is like, you know, I play Spyro Orange and I go, this is ass, because, you know, it's all mini games. Opinion on 2 characters, Robo and Springtime Trigger Happy. Well, okay. Robo, he's, as somebody that's had him since, you know, he came out in 2016. Very overrated. Very, very overrated. He is a glass cannon. I mean, like, he's fine, but, like, listen, if you're not going to get every character, definitely do not get him. He's not worth it. I get an NFC card for him. Now, Springtime Trigger Happy, he's a pretty achievable character, but, you know, most people have a Trigger Happy already. So there isn't too much of a reason to get Springtime, unless you're 100%ing Swap Force, because you actually need Springtime Trigger Happy to get all the hats. But Springtime Trigger Happy's fine, you know, he's just pink Trigger Happy. I'm more of a legendary Trigger Happy kind of guy myself. Because Series 3 Trigger Happy in general, his Wow Pow just isn't that great. Like, if I'm gonna pick a Wow Pow for Trigger Happy, Series 2 is definitely the way to go. But, like, if we're just going variant-wise, I'm definitely gonna pick Legendary. Yeah, well, the rocket does 100 damage from what I remember. And I'm pretty sure you can do that same damage just by probably throwing his giant pot that he has. I don't really think you need to do the rocket. It's a lot of flare for not a lot of, you know, damage. Let's see. Spyro only needs that last upgrade. Okay, well, let's go ahead and switch to Trigger Happy. Oh, is the Wow Pow really, like, really good in the 3DS version? I actually didn't know this. This is news to me. Yeah, I would like to play through the 3DS games on stream, because the only one I've played through entirety of, I mean, I didn't do it on stream, of course, but I did do it just, like, a long time ago when I was younger. I did, like, on a car ride, I played through Giants. And people say that one's one of the worst, like, you know, that one's not as good as the other 3DS games. But I actually, I had a fun time. Like, I like, for a car ride experience, I had a good time with that game. I don't think I really had a whole lot of other characters, though. I think I just had, like, I think it was Pop Fizz and Tree Rex were scanned in. But, which I think, yeah, literally Pop Fizz and Tree Rex come with the game, but I'm pretty sure it was Gnarly Tree Rex that was scanned in. I needed to level him up, and I was like, I guess I'll just do it on my 3DS. But I enjoyed the 3DS time on there. Now, I heard Swap Force 3DS is really great. Trap Team 3DS I heard is really bad, and then people like Spyro's Adventure 3DS, but I personally do not from what I've tried. Just because it makes you speedrun the game because of Hector, and I don't, you know, because it goes, Hector is coming, and I go, I do not care about you, Hector. I know it's that type of game where you're supposed to kind of speedrun through it, but I like exploring. And it kind of bums me out when it says Hector is coming, and go, but I want to play and enjoy the game. So that's why I'm not a big Spyro's Adventure guy with 3DS. Hey man, dude, that's true. It's what Hector. It literally does say Hector is coming. This is a true statement. I think I might have actually played some of the levels. Oh, big spider. I think I played the adventure packs for Spyro's Adventure 3DS on Giants. Because Hector is still in on the adventure packs on Giants 3DS. It still says, Hector is coming. And I go, I hate you, Hector. Why do you do this to me? Hi, Boom. I've been in here for a little bit. I haven't eaten in 16 hours, but I hope you're doing good today. Dude, I hope you're doing good today. You need to get some food in your system, man. You need to get some food. I'm going to unlock that. I think, isn't there like a bomb wall back here? I might have to switch to Spyro to get it. I don't know if there's any bosses in... I mean, obviously you fight Hector at the end, but I don't know if, other than Hector, if there's any bosses. I'm a little unsure, personally. Isn't there a bomb wall? Yes, there is. What's back here? Ah, treasure chest. Switch to trigger happy. We should be able to get his last upgrade. What's wrong with you people? Maguire, you've been awake for 20 hours. We got one guy over here that's hungry. We got one that's sleep deprived. What's going on, guys? What are you guys doing this to yourself? Oh, okay. William, yes. Yeah, William says Hector is... he's saying he recalls that Hector is the only boss in 3DS. Oh, you're right. You got that insomnia. I forgot about that. Yeah. I am lucky to not have insomnia. I fall asleep pretty easy. Let's see. Did I skip any collectibles? Aha! I got everything. Excellent. All right. Well, it's a magic zone. Not that it's gonna matter because. Let's see. Where is it? Pretty sure more enemies drop down for this, but let's just kill them all. Oh, I knew there was more. Well, that's okay. Hang on. Oh! Alright, there we go. Pretty sure some big spiders eventually come down. Yeah, okay, they're still coming down. Yeah, here are the big spiders. I gotta level up. I'm so close. Level 10. Level 10. Yeah! Unlocked. All fired up. There it is in the corner. Alright, so our Spyro is officially all maxed out in terms of level. Now Trigger Happy's coming up on that. Get him some more XP from this. As well as any of the remnants that need to be picked up here. Alright. BoomBringer, I'm off my meds. Me too, man. Me too. Me too. I remember I was supposed to take ADHD meds in high school. I stopped taking them. And now I'm such a charismatic and loving guy, you know? Now I'm not all depressed and, like, reclusive. Although some people need their meds. So don't think this is an invitation to say, oh yeah, I should do what BoomBringer says. Don't take my meds. But, yeah, I get it. I'm off my meds too. I have been for a long time. Yeah, so, well, Camo, the thing was with, here, actually, I want to fully upgrade Spyro first. Because I want the Spyro level up and the upgrade thing to be right next to each other on my account. Alright, unlock. Don't dare the dragon. There we go. Spyro is fully upgraded. These are actually Series 3 Spyro and Series 3 Trigger Happy, so they're technically not fully upgraded because they do need their WoW powers. But for Spyro's Adventure standards, they are fully maxed out. Alright. Oh, duh. We don't have his soul gem yet. We can't do that yet. We still have to, we have enough money for it, but we don't have the soul gem itself. Oops. But yeah, no, Camo, in high school, I kind of got into a friend group or whatever, and I stopped taking my medication, and now, everybody has their phases in high school, but I learned all the different things that my ADHD medication was doing to me, personally, as a person, my entire life. Elementary through middle school, it would make me not want to eat, so I was much skinnier than I am now. Like, I'm not fat, that's for sure, but like, I was rather skinny back in my, days. And I don't know, it's just like, I never wanted to eat, never had an appetite, and eating is a good part of like making sure that you're mentally, like, obviously, if you're hungry, you're not going to be, like, focusing in school as well. But those ADHD meds made me, like, focus so much on other stuff other than eating that I would never want to eat. As well as just, they didn't make me social or anything. Like, but the second that it's kind of sad to say, but the second I was off those meds, I started to learn my actual true self, but I didn't know, who I was and how I acted because I was on those meds like 24/7. But now I know, and I'm a pretty charismatic guy. Sure, I might have a pretty bad attention span, but I like to believe that I am more my true self than, I was when I was younger. So sometimes maybe going off the meds is actually a good thing. Sometimes. Very occasional based for that, though. Yeah. Ooh, we gotta get through these bones. Never took any medication. Just a little quirky. Hey, you know what? Hey, that's not a bad thing, though, because at least you knew from the get-go who you were as a person. You didn't have anything restricting you or, censoring yourself. And that's good. Now, I will say for me, the ADHD medication did definitely help when I had to like write a report or a test, anything like that. That's when it was helpful. But I learned that I did not need to be on it 24/7. I feel bad because there's a lot of people that just they can't function without it. Like they become so dependent on it. And I think that that's quite sad. Luckily, I am not one of those people. I am not dependent on it. I do not want to take it unless I think I need to. So. Alright, let's see. Where do we go again? Yeah, to the side here. Let's get this time goal. Blow everything up with our bombs. Dun dun dun. Alright, run over here, blow up this wall. Boom, we got the key. Where's that last key at? There it is. So what's the time goal here? 4 minutes and 40 seconds? Yeah, we got this. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put on Prison Break because he needs XP. Go ahead and start nuking things, why not? Yeah, Justin, this is my my first retro achievements because, you know, I am a big achievement hunter, but I guess I just didn't know about retro achievements, you know? Because anytime something Skylanders happens, I obviously hear about it. Dude, what? Do I just have a permanent... Oh, there's a bomb in the middle. I thought for some reason I was just getting permanent bombs. And I was like, what's wrong with me? But there's just a bomb that spawns in the middle. But yeah, this is my first set. I'm a big achievement hunter, and I don't know, it's just really cool to see. I'm sure there's some other games that I like that aren't Skylanders that are on retro achievements. But, you know, my era of games and stuff is more in the Wii wheelhouse. So I'm excited they're adding things in that, you know, Wii era. I'm going to be very excited for other things they're going to add. Yeah, see, I wonder, does what are all the platforms that Retro Achievements supports? Do they support? They need to start supporting Cemu if they can, you know, for like Wii U games. I think that'd be great. Because I think there's a lot of games that I would love on the Wii U era that could get some achievements. Yeah, I did see Dr. Doofenshmirtz is getting added to Fortnite with like the buff parry. Now, the buff parry is... I've never been the biggest Phineas and Ferb guy. Like, I liked Phineas and Ferb whenever it came on. Like, that was the thing I would turn the Disney Channel on for. Because most of the time it was all, like, live action stuff. You know, like Zack and Cody and stuff like that. And I didn't really care about the live action stuff. When I was younger, I just wanted to watch cartoons. That's why I love Nickelodeon and Nicktoons so much. Because, you know, I could just turn it on, boom, SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, Invader Zim, Fairly Odd Parents, My Life as a Teenage Robot, you know, just all that stuff, which was great. And, I don't know, it's just like, there weren't as many cartoons on Disney. There was, like, you know, there was Fish Hooks, Phineas and Ferb. I'm trying to see what other things were there. 3DS and Wii U are not supported. I'm sure they'll get around to it. Do they have any Pokemon games on there, I wonder? You know, like any of like the GBA Pokemon games or anything, or DS maybe? I've never done a full playthrough of a Pokemon game on an emulator, but I do enjoy GBA, you know, like kind of era of Pokemon. They do, okay. Now I wonder what the achievement lists on those kind of games like. I hope it's not like get level 100 with every Pokemon, because that would be horrible. Supports up to the Wii. Yeah, because they just added Wii, so I hope they add more Wii titles. I'm sure they will. Alright, let's see it. This will probably be my last level, because I have some things I have to do after this one. But I just got a text from my girlfriend, and I gotta take her somewhere. But we should be able to pick this up at a later date. But we made good progress. Let's see, what level are we on? We're on like 15 or something, or maybe 16? 16, very nice. Getting through it. Oh, Oh yeah, Kick Butt Mikowski or whatever. Yeah, that guy. I like that show too. That one was a good one. Yeah. Oh, dude. Actually, hang on. Let Me Cook. There was on Disney XD. Disney XD had more animated stuff, and Disney XD like was awesome. Like Star versus the Force of Evil. I think I only ever saw the first season, but that was hilarious. Dude, and this is like the most slept on show of all time. And I mean it when I say it's like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, some scenes are. And I know people are not going to agree with me, but Pickle and Peanut was like so funny. I watched Pickle and Peanut, and there's one scene particularly that is so funny. And I will like, if people go, oh no, dude, that show's just not that funny. Like, there's one clip. Oh, hang on. This is actually important now. This is important. I think I saved it on TikTok. So I'll go to TikTok real fast. Dun. Let's see, and I need to go to my profile, and I think it's in my favorites. I saved one Pickle and Peanut clip that is so funny. Actually, I might be able to just let me find it. Train. Okay, hang on, I found it. Oh no! I need a longer clip. Where is it? Oh, I think this is it right here. I'm double checking to make sure this is the clip. Yeah, this is the clip I'm looking for. Here, let's see real fast. Is there a way for me? So I know how to get Google running here, but I need to get desktop output. I don't have audio for my desktop. I know there's a way to do it. I had it on a. Hang on. Let's see. Recording. Oh, okay. This has got video output. Great. This will work. I had to switch settings, but let me add a play capture. Oh no, I need a window capture. That's what I need. This scene is important, right? This is very important stuff. Okay, there's Pickle and Peanut. Let me mute. I don't know how loud this is gonna be, so brace yourself. But this clip is so funny right here.
Hi, don't worry. I'm a shortcut connoisseur. Oh, that was a call. Hey, sweet.
I love that so much. That's like the only thing I remember about. That's the only thing I remember about that. That I remember about that show is just that. Yeah, that train clip. Oh, that was a close one. The just real life train just hits her out of nowhere. Love that. It's so funny. So if anybody says Pickle and Peanut isn't funny, you know, that clip is hilarious. Yeah, it is like, it's good brain rot is what it is. The shit post humor. Oh, I love it. Yeah, no, yeah, Justin, I think it's, when did that show come out? It might be a little, you know, like past your era. When did that show come out? But either way, that clip is really funny. That's the only clip I really remember from that show. But I think I remember whenever it was on, I would tell my brother, like, dude, Pickle Peanut, Star versus the Force of Evil, you know, like, those were like, we'd watch those. Oh, it was just the way he says, "Who punched my bus?" That makes me laugh every time I hear it. Oh, I don't have game audio? Thank you. I would have totally... Oops. I think I muted it. There you go. Game audio's back. I forgot about it. I forgot to turn it back on. Yeah, it kind of does give that, you know, online internet humor from Smiling Friends. It does kind of have that vibe. I would agree with you, Justin. Alright, Trigger Happy's getting close to 10, which is great. And then we just got to get Prison Break all the way up and we'll be good. I guess this money, is Trigger Happy really? Oh yeah, Trigger Happy, he hasn't bought his Soul Gem. I was gonna say, since these are Series 3 figures, I can technically get their Wow Pow in later games. So this money is actually still beneficial. Even if, we can't upgrade fully in this game. Wait, really? An RA dev, just claimed Trap Team Wii? What? You're kidding. Trap Team Wii? But what about Giants? I mean, I'll play it. I'll do it. But most people don't consider Trap Team Wii to be, like, good. So, I guess I'm just confused. Because, like, what I was thinking is, like, obviously Spyro's Adventure Wii, because it's really good. Like, that's the best version of Skylander, Spyro's Adventure, is the Wii version. And then Giants also, because any version of Giants is really good. And then I was thinking, oh, maybe Superchargers Racing, because, you know, it's only on Wii or 3DS. But, like, I would just imagine that they wouldn't do Swap Force or Trap Team, because they're horrible on Wii. Oh, it has been claimed for months. I guess I didn't know that. I remember I used to hate the show, and then I soon began to enjoy it. What, Smiling Friends or Pickle and Peanut? I assume Smiling Friends. Smiling Friends is one of those things where you go, oh, it's probably so obnoxious, because you think about it like, you know, there's something about when something's really popular, right? You don't really want to like it, because it's like, no, that's like popular slop or something. I try not to do that anymore, personally. I try to give everything a fair judgment. The only show that I don't give that fair judgment is to Has Been Hotel. I just can't do it. Has Been Hotel, like, I feel like I'm gonna, even though I'm an adult, I feel like I'll get pushed into a locker for watching Has Been Hotel. There's just something about it. I don't know what it is. Plus, I don't think it's, you know, it's not my thing to begin with anyways, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, Pickle and Peanut. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do. I enjoy. I remember enjoying Pickle and very funny. Claim just means somebody's working on the set. Got it. Okay, so potentially we're gonna be having a Trap Team Wii set. Okay. Okay, I have a question, Justin. How do you claim a set? Like, I wonder, how does somebody do that? Like, do you have to actually have knowledge on how to actually incorporate it? Because I have no knowledge of coding, but I would love to have the conceptual idea of taking a crack at one of those sets. I love achievements, you know, I'm a big achievement hunter. But I imagine you have to have some kind of knowledge, you know, on like how to code or like read code so that the achievements pop. I guess I don't know how it really works. Yeah, Smiling Friends was really funny. I'm gonna miss it too. I really thought it was gonna be like an April Fool's joke. But they really are. They're ending it really early.
You need an Earth Skylander to unlock this.
You did an Earth Skylander. Luckily, I got one of those. Oh, okay. You have to go through the process of becoming an RA dev, which requires looking into the game's memory and finding memory calls, then developing basic logic that detects those memory calls. Okay. Probably something that'd be a little bit over my head. But I'm telling you, please, I don't know who we got to get in contact with, but we need Bone Appetit Part 2. All right? because like for those that don't know, that's the Chop Chop achievement, where you have to complete this really hard level in Spyro's Adventure at level 1 with no upgrades, and we need to have a part 2 to that. We just absolutely have to. I want Bon Appetit Part 2 in Giants, where you fight the evil Chop Chops. I need a part 2 to that. We just have to. Okay, fun fact. PVZ1 was revealed on April 1st, making people think it was fake. Oh, yeah, okay, interesting. Just like like PVZ1 in terms of like Garden Warfare, or just the game? Like, you know, like the mobile game. The original Plants vs. Zombies. Because I guess the concept of Plants vs. Zombies would be pretty silly. Oh, Justin, I know. I saw it since I use my phone sometimes for the comment section. I saw it pop on my phone that you followed me on RA, which I appreciate that. Anybody else that has an RA account that would want to follow me, you can in the description. Also, you don't have to follow me, but it allows you to see where our achievement progress is without me actually having to put it on screen, which is great. It also allows you to check what all the Spyro's Adventure achievements are as well. Because you know, people that don't play on PC could still technically achievement hunt that achievement set, and just they would have to, you know, put it on like a notepad or something, and they'd be like, they can still check it off as they play. Just a little bit of self-challenge. I know not a lot of people are going to do that, but they could. Oh, the original 2009. It's probably just because the concept of Plants vs. Zombies sounds so silly. That would be my guess, at least. Fight Chaos with only Blaster Mine? No, it had to be like level 1. Level 1 Blaster Mine. It's got to be something stupid and ridiculous. Something silly. Something silly. Dolphin on Android also supports. Oh, really? That's super cool. I did not know that. That's kind of awesome that, it's like, you know, I remember I think my brother was playing Dolphin on the phone. It was more of a novelty, rather. Like, I obviously would rather play it on the PC. Like, I don't want to play games on my phone. But, you know, for those that don't have a PC and just have a phone that can handle it, hey, there you go. Yeah, Prison Break, I'm telling you, he's kind of bad until you get this upgrade that allows you to just steamroll everybody by dropping 3 crystals on them, because 40 damage. Mwah. Love it. I'm sure maybe, actually, on the beam path, he's probably fine. But I've always been a Spyro's Adventure crystal drop guy. Go ahead and unlock this. I'm just saying, I wonder if the Giants, like, you know, retro achievement set is going to be something obnoxious. Like, if you look at the achievement list here, right, like, I'm very grateful. Oh, that's right. This is extra. But a lot of them are just like, get this character to level 10. You know, get this character fully upgraded. Yeah, wait, this is the beginning here. We've already done. But do you think they're gonna do? I know it's done by different people, but like, imagine, you know, they're gonna be like, you get all the quests done with Hex. Get all the, because, you know, in Giants they introduce quests, and it's gonna like just get all the quests done with every character ever. Get every character to level 15. Get all the upgrades for this character. I don't know. I think they can at least do get all the upgrades and get to level 15 for all the new Giants characters. But I don't know if we need to do, you know, get Spyro to level 15 and all that. I don't know if we need to do that again. I have a AYN Thor, which is shaped like a DS with 2 screens, and it's Android based, so it can play PS2, PS1, GameCube, Wii, and all sorts. Oh, that's awesome. See, I've never been the guy that would like to play. I'm just not a small screen kind of gaming kind of guy. Actually, I mean, like, I'm not one of those people that goes, oh, I love gaming on my flat screens. Like, like a PC monitor is like perfect size. But like I have a 3D. I want to play more games on 3DS, but like genuinely, it hurts my neck. Like after a while, like looking down at the 3DS screen. Oh, that's right. I gotta turn it. I found the chest, but the cannon would never turn in 360, but it also counted as I found it, ever though I never opened it. Well, to be fair, the 360 version of Spyro's in PS3 as well as PC are a bit buggy. They're not as polished as the Wii version because they're not made by Toys for Bob, made by XPEC. So that would be the reasoning if it was bugging out at all. I played that game a ton as a kid. I grew up on the XPEC version, and it's got a ton of bugs. Don't get it twisted, but it's still an enjoyable version in my opinion. There we go. Got rid of those zombies. Have I watched Grindy Tarkovsky Primal yet? No, I've never even heard of that. I'm sure I butchered that name too. But no, I've never heard of that. Something random about Skylander Superchargers. Am I the only one who thinks Malifor Skystone has a little bit too much health? Or too little health? He has 1 health, meaning a chompy Skystone can kill him. Yeah, that is kind of funny. I think it was kind of cool that Vicarious Visions were trying to bring in Malifor and get a little bit more of that Spyro lore in there. But personally, I think that should have been the next bad guy. But, oh well. Toys for Bob were like, nah, dog, we're going to do Chaos again. Which I love Chaos. I love the actor, Richard Horvitz. He's a great guy, and I love, hearing his voice in anything I can. But man, I just, they could have done a different bad guy. I think it was still made sense for Chaos to be a figure for Imaginators, but I feel like they should have done a different villain. But I think if Vicarious Visions were allowed to do another game, I think they probably would have brought him in. These guys give it a lot of XP, and since Trigger Happy is fairly close, let's see if we can get him there. Yeah, well, the 3DS games never even have Chaos at all, and I think that's kind of funny. So, I guess if you want a different villain, you can always play those 3DS games. Like Count Moneybone, like, there's plenty of characters that I think could have been great antagonists for an entire, like, full-line console game. They just never went that route, which is a shame. Alright, unlocked, no gold, no glory. Got Trigger Happy to level 10, which is great. Keep playing as Prison Break. We gotta get him to 10. Yeah, like in the comics, I heard that he's pretty cool. I think I read one of the Skylanders comics. Let's see, did I get all the collectibles? Oh, I missed 2 treasure chests? I wonder where those were at. Go ahead and skip. Alright. So we'll have to finish this level up next time. Because I think probably call it quits here, but we made a lot of good progress.
Anyway, with the key.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. We got all the way through level 15 done. I think we finished up 12. We did 13, 14, and 15. And did 16, but didn't finish it up. Alright, yeah. That's pretty good. But the nice thing is, we can go ahead and fully upgrade Trigger Happy now. Literally, Swap Force just makes Funny Bone a good boss battle until the time challenges suck. Oh, do you mean like in 3DS? Count Money Bone? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I still need to play Swap Force 3DS. I think I played the first level of it or whatever, but I heard it was good. You know, it has full voice acting and everything. I'm sure I'll like it. I just wish I had like a capture device and we could like play it on stream. All right, unlocked. Shoot now, aim later. All right, so Spyro and Trigger Happy are fully maxed out now, which is great. Prison Break is fully upgraded. He just needs that one last level, and then he'll be good to go. So, and then I have a legendary Trigger Happy, which we might just progress through with him, just so I actually am still working towards something. But all right, guys, guess we'll call it quits there. Thank you all for stopping by and chatting with me. I had a fun, casual time as always. But I will catch you guys on the flip side of things when we go for part 5. And I'm curious. Let's check how many achievements I have at the current moment on this game. So let's go to profile. If I go change the thing or whatever. Yeah, we got 27 out of 136. Which, to be fair, most of them are just character based. So I'm sure we can get all those done pretty easy at some point. I'm very excited for the character specific challenges when we get to that. So, all right. I will see you guys next time.